stupid. So incredibly stupid. This YouTube app has got to be one of the stupidest apps out there. You cannot set default orientation. You cannot set monetization defaults. You cannot set any defaults. Every single time you go in, you have to hit a button to get into a special screen, and then you have to set all of these things manually every single time you want to use it. It's garbage. It's literally shit. Because YouTube thinks they know better than I do what kind of orientation I should have or whatever. It's stupid. Absolutely ridiculous. That's why there's two kinds of people out here. There's ones that put up with their bullshit and ones that don't. And I don't know who I am right now, to be honest with you. I'm really pissed. Yes, every time I do a video. Now, I had to go download the latest version of the app because before it didn't even give me an option of naming the damn video, okay? Now I have the option to name the video. I can put in a description of the video if I want to. That's good, that's fine. But I still have to go in every single video. I have to go in and set it for the proper landscape format. And every single video, I have to go in and turn the monetization to on. And every single video, I have to go down through all the settings because nothing is default, nothing is set to the way I use it. It's ridiculous. And it just really upsets me that this is the best YouTube can do. You want to support us out here? Give us a fucking decent app that'll work without all this bullshit. Jesus Christ. No, they didn't give me any bells and whistles. They took the bells and whistles we had and put them behind other things so you can't find them. Yeah, so I'm done with it. I don't know. I know what to do now. It's a huge pain in the ass. It's not going to be near as easy as I thought it was going to be. I'm used to broadcasting in the studio. Everything works great here in the studio. I type in everything, I hit go, it sends, everything works fine. This app is a bunch of shit. And all the other apps are proprietary, so there is no choice here other than pay money. You have to deal with YouTube's disgusting, horrible, creepy piece of shit app, or you have to pay money to some other people to take their goddamn watermark off my screen. Oh boy. What a ridiculous mess. Why would it default to the upright format? Most people prefer landscape format. Most people watch videos in landscape format. Why would they make the default portrait? Why? It's stupid, YouTube. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Idiots. My God. You should be doing things out here that helps people get on the air, not obstruct people to get on the air. It should be simple, it should be easy to operate, and you should be able to set defaults. I go on the same settings every time, but I have to go in and manually set every one of those settings. Yeah, it's a free trial, which means I learn how to use it, and then they're going to charge me. I'm already paying for 9 different services right now. I'm paying several $100s a month between radar services and flight tracker services and YouTube services. And I mean, you have no idea all the different things I'm paying for. And now I'm looking to buy a social media coordination service, which I'm going to have to pay for. This shit all costs money, and it's all coming out of my pocket. I don't make enough on YouTube to even cover what I'm spending. So I don't know. It's just disheartening. I was so excited. I got my car. I got all the stuff mounted in there. I got everything all ready. And I went out tonight to do my first big live. I I make my first big live tonight and screwed. I go around, drive around town for 2 hours with no title, no description, no keywords, and no thumbnail, and hardly nobody found me. I don't know. I guess I'm done. I'm going to go to bed. This is just not even fun anymore. I'll never understand why smart people can't make a smart app. And the reason is it's not because they can't, it's because they won't. And I'll tell you why. Because the defaults, it's them trying to get you to change. When they don't let you default set the orientation, that's because they are moving towards portrait. Nobody wants portrait but YouTube's moving towards portrait. I don't understand it, but that's what's going on. So because they're all for the move to portrait, they set everybody's default to portrait and they don't let you change it. There has to be a default. And it's just, now every time I go on, there's a 7 or 8 minute process now to get this thing ready to go. And if I miss one box, if I don't turn on, my monetization was not turned on. So for 2.5 hours, I drove around in my car wasting gas. I don't make any money on that other than the super chats. That's all I get. Why? Because the default is off on monetization. Why would the default be off? It doesn't make any sense, YouTube. It's corporation mentality. You're absolutely correct. They want you to do it their way. And they want to obstruct you and slow you down. What a pain in the ass. I'm so beside myself tonight. I wanted so bad for this to work. And it's just a mess. It's just absolutely another mess that I have to deal with now. All right. I guess that's good enough. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm on a rant, all right. No, it's just the YouTube app is garbage. It's literally shit. It's garbage the way it's set up. Nothing defaults. Everything's a pain in the ass. You have to set 15 things before you can go live. It's ridiculous. And the only other options out there are all paid options. Yeah, I don't know that YouTube changed anything. It's just, yeah, we might have a hurricane next week, but I don't think so. I love hurricanes. I hate to see people get hit by them, but I love hurricanes. This has been a shit season. There's been nothing to talk about. It's just been a dumbass season. We're almost to the halfway point of the hurricane season as far as the loading. and we still haven't had shit. It's, I don't know. I guess that's good for most people. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm trying to find a. Yeah, they're all using Prism. That's great. Prism's got a big nasty watermark on there. So, and I couldn't find out how much it cost. It doesn't. Anytime it doesn't come right out and tell you what it costs, it's probably more than you want to spend. And that's kind of where I was at there. Let me see if I can get back to that link.
The best live streaming apps for Android.
Prism Live Studio for Android. But see, they're not straightforward about the pricing. Nowhere on it doesn't just come on and say, "Hey, here's the pricing." Yeah, lots of negatives right off the bat there. Let's see if I can find their exact website. Maybe there's something there. Oh, it's all in Chinese. That's great. See, I hate this. There's nowhere does it say the pricing. $10 a month. $10 a month. Jesus Christ, I'm not spending that. I already got all these other things I'm paying for. I ain't worried about it. Whatever. I know what to do. I got the YouTube one working. I'm just going to use this horrible YouTube one. Yeah, $10 a month. Not worth it. Yeah, well, Pam, I can tell you streaming directly from the YouTube app is a pain in the ass. It's an absolute pain in the ass. Even though I got mine working right now, it is still a huge pain in the ass. Because I have to go in there every time I want to broadcast. The first thing I have to do is go in and hit broadcast, and then hit advanced options, and then hit monetize. Then I have to go back and I have to hit orientation, and then I have to hit landscape, and then I have to go back and I have to hit information, and then I hit title, and then I type in my title, and then I go back, and then I have to hit description, and then I go. It's literally a 5-minute process to get a live stream going. There's nothing easy about it. You would think they would make it easier. You would think, it says you can set them up at home ahead of time. That's never worked. That's never worked. All the way back to the Edison Festival of Light parade that I did. That live stream is still set up in YouTube from back in February. It's still sitting there. It never goes away, and it never does anything. Yeah, first of all, my stream settings, my orientation settings, and my monetization settings should all be set by default. That should all be set by default. And then a default title and a default description should automatically pop up with a default thumbnail. I've got all that set in my YouTube channel, but none of it pops up in the app. It gives you blank fields. So you have to go fill every single thing out. You have to go set the monetization. You have to go set the orientation. You have to go set the everything. It's just not. It's counterintuitive, is what it is. But at least mine's working now. Tonight, when I did my stream earlier, it never even gave me the opportunity to put in a title at all. I literally did a 2.5 hour stream that was unmonetized and had no title. Victor, I know, $10 doesn't seem like a lot of money, but it's $10 every month. So it's $100, $100+ a year. And I'm already paying for radar services and aircraft tracking services. I'm already paying for streaming services. I'm already paying for all kinds of different things. I've got, I think, 5 or 6 different things that I'm paying for now every month. And I did turn off Opus Clip because their process had gotten to be so difficult to make clips that I wasn't doing it anymore. So I got rid of that. $80. I'm not spending $80, especially on something I don't even know if I like it or not. Oh well. I'll still do it. I'll still go out and do it. It's just going to be a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. That prism looks nice, but it's become very proprietary. That's what these people do. Prism, I just read a complaint about Prism. You know what it says? Prism was originally touted as the free streaming software. And then they started charging for it. That's what always happens. And all I say is, I don't have a problem with the business model, but don't make your tagline the always free streaming service and then start charging money. Oh, well. What a pain in the ass. My numbers are so down, I can't even get 100 people to come in a stream anymore. I mean, I'm really starting to lose faith here. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I'll be back tomorrow night for a standard studio show. We'll see if we can muster 100 people tomorrow night. No, I've never really thought about a different rear view mirror. I've seen those that you're talking about. Oh. No, I don't know. And I guess to end this, you hit the X. And who knows? Whatever. Yeah, the moon looks awesome out there. I was looking at that earlier. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow night. I've had it. I'm going to bed. Yeah. All right, guys, have a good night. 7 3s.